Right now in class, we're learning about how to write a personal narrative. Okay, and you're probably thinking, well, what in the world is personal narrative? And that sounds kind of boring. But if we break down what a personal narrative is, you're actually probably they're gonna love it. I think it's gonna be one of your favorite things to write. A personal narrative, well, let's think about it. Personal means what? It means yourself, right? And a narrative is a story about something, right? So a personal narrative is a story about you. And it's a true story. How many times do you come to class and you want to tell your teacher a really cool story that happened over the weekend? Or something important that's about to come up or that happened before, right? Well, now you're going to have a chance to really brainstorm, plan out your writing, and tell me an amazing story about an experience that you had. Okay? So we're going to watch a quick video, and then we're going to go over how to brainstorm our ideas, all these thoughts in our brain about experiences that we've had that we want to talk about. Okay? So let's do it.
Writing a personal narrative. Episode 1. Brainstorm. Do you know what a personal narrative is? A personal narrative is a true story about your life. You can write about something that has happened to you. When we brainstorm, we think about all of the different things that we can write about. Brainstorming helps us find the best possible topic for our writing. When you brainstorm personal narrative topics, you can think about good memories you have about things that have happened to you, fun things that you've done with your family or friends, trips you have taken or special places you have visited, activities you have done at school, or anything else that has happened to you in your life. It's important to choose a topic that you care about and remember lots of details about. This will help you write a great personal narrative. So here is my brainstorming sheet. I'm going to think of some things that I've done that I'd like to write about. I will draw a sketch and a few words to remember my idea. Then I'm going to choose one idea that's my favorite. So first, I'm thinking I could write about when I played kickball at recess yesterday. That was super fun. Or I could write about my birthday party last summer. I could tell about gifts I got, games we played. I could also write about when my mom took me to the store this weekend and I got a new toy. Or I could write about when I visited my grandparents for Christmas. I could write about when I got my dog and I was so excited. Or I could write about when I watched fireworks in the park on 4th of July.
I wanted to stop it right there because I want you to notice something. She's brainstorming her ideas, right? But if you notice, she's not writing big, complete sentences or paragraphs or anything like that, right? This is brainstorming, okay? You know your story already. You know your personal narrative already. You know what happened to you. You know what happened to your family or whatever experience it was, okay? But here, this is just for you to be able to pick out a topic from all the things that are in your brain and all those thoughts, right? And for you to see it with your own eyes. This is going to help you stay organized and it's going to help you plan out your writing, okay? So if you notice, you only put kickball at recess or just a few words, right? And I'm going to go over my own brainstorming with you guys and I'm going to walk you through it, okay? So let's continue to watch the video. I just wanted to make sure that we point this out and that she even did little pictures also. That you do not have to do, but if that's something that was going to help you and get your thoughts out onto the paper, I want you to do it. Okay, so let's continue the video.
Wow, so now I have 6 ideas to choose from. Let's see. I don't think I'll write about visiting my grandparents because it was sort of a long time ago and I don't really remember enough details. Today, I think I will write about when I got a new dog. I can save the rest of my ideas for later. So that's it. I've chosen my topic and I'm ready to start writing. Check it. when I got a new.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys this because it's pretty key information what she said about why she crossed out her visiting her grandparents. She said she crossed that out because even though it was an important time in her life and it was a great experience, she even says that she doesn't know that many details about that experience enough to write about it. So when you're picking from your topics that you have written down, you want to make sure you pick something that you can really give ideas about or your details about, okay? And I want you to keep this thought in your brain whenever you're thinking about picking your topic. You want to make sure that you're picking something that you're going to be able to give details about and that you can give me enough details that you can make it to where Miss Edge is actually there with you. Okay? Okay, I'm going to walk you through this process. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to put my webcam on. And this is going to be where I'm going to do my brainstorming, okay? It's just a blank piece of paper. And on Google Classroom, you're going to be, it has a template for you to already fill out. That way you can turn it in, okay? So I'm going to put it on my camera, okay? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do hot dog style. Draw a line down the middle. It does not have to be even. Remember, this is just for brainstorming and to help you out, okay? And then I want you to divide it up into 6 squares. So that means I need 2 lines to separate them, okay? So now, just like she did in the video, we have 6 squares. Do I have to fill out all of these squares? No. But I want you to think of several different events in your life because you might be surprised and end up picking something you didn't think that you would. Okay? So if I'm going to think about topics in my life and write a personal narrative, the first thing that comes to my mind is, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, is my wedding. Okay. Now as you can see, I'm just putting a couple words down. I'm not writing complete sentences because I don't need to do that. I'm going to talk about when we got a parrot. Okay. Something else that I could talk about would probably be my vacation to Florida. Okay. Something else that I could talk about would be, hmm, when I broke my leg. Ouch, right? Okay, so those are going to be just my thoughts for right now. That way I can just make a point and we can move on. Okay, so now I have my thoughts. I have my wedding, which has great memories, right? And that's something I would totally want to tell everybody about. And then I have when we got our first parrot. We got a pet parrot, a son Connor. My kids were so excited, but I don't really know if that's truly what I want, okay, to write about. I think it'd be a cool story, but I think I have some better topics than that. My vacation to Florida. This was last summer, and we got to take all 5 of our kids, and our whole family went, and it was the best time ever. And I think that I would really, really, really be able to talk about my experience there because so many different things happened that I think it would make a really great story. We saw animals. We found really cool seashells. We saw a humongous sea turtle about 10 feet away from us. We went shopping on 30A. I mean, there's just so many different things. We stayed in a really cool beach house that all the kids just loved. Okay, I think this is going to be my topic. Okay? So I am going to make sure that I cross these out. Okay? I'm not going to do my wedding because I might bore some of the young children. When we got a parrot, that was only a few days that happened, and I don't know enough details about it that I really, really remember. Besides, it was more of an experience for my kids than it was for me, if you know what I mean. I think I'm gonna go with the vacation to Florida. Okay. So now that I have my brainstorming done and I've chosen my topic, I think I'm ready to move on to the next step. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to post a video of me walking you through the steps to pre-writing and planning, okay? And then that's when the stories start to come together, okay? Now that I have my topic picked out, I'm done with brainstorming, okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions. Go on Google Classroom. I created an activity on there for Google Slides. I kind of tried to make it like the video with the little wood frame and stuff. But go in there, fill out. You do not have to fill out every square on there, okay? I just want to see your different ideas and your different topics in your life that maybe you could tell me about. And I'm so excited to hear some really cool personal narratives. But go ahead and do the first step, which is brainstorming, getting all those thoughts in your brain onto paper so that you can see it, okay? Let us know if you have any questions.